Yo, Creative Drive. Yeah. No. Yesterday we talked about feeling like you're behind in life. Sometimes you could get to the party early. And you get there early. Like, man, this shit's not popping. This shit is dead. Then you look up. Hour later, this shit is fucking popping. So sometimes you early. There's a such thing as being too early. It's like, for me, with Cognac, I was too early, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I meshed cognac with chronic, liquor with weed. And one day it'll be legal, but it's not legal. If it was legal, I'd be a billionaire right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's not legal. I was too early to the fucking party. You know what I mean? So it's like, what can you do? You know what I mean? Sit back and think about what you're gonna do and everybody catch up. But then it's like, okay, what do you do in the meantime? Keep building. Keep building. I remember I had on this song, it was called Gotta Go, Get Away, Forget About the Past, and Focus on the Day, cause it could be your last. While you sitting on your ass, I sit back and laugh at you crash, and put another meal in the stash. And I had this bar on there, I said, I'm so far ahead of these niggas that I'm behind. And it's like, it's kind of crazy, cause it's like sometimes you just could be ahead. Like, I remember I had made this album. I don't know if I talked about it on here, but I made this album, Dead Broke Ain't Living, from where that song is off of, and I gave it to Ski Money at Kiss 102, and he heard it and said it's revolutionary. But I didn't think it was revolutionary. I was just making the music I wanted to make, and at that point, it was all like trap, snap fingers, and you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was that wave that was happening, you know? But now, the shit that's trending up is that same exact sound. So now I got more content to re-release that's gonna fit right into what's happening at the moment. You know, I was early for the ears that was tuned to the mainstream, but now that same sound is becoming mainstream again. So it's like, I just didn't switch up the trends to follow the trends. So like, I was early for what's happening now, because now that shit was damn near fucking 20 years ago when I dropped these albums. That's still relevant right now. So like, now motherfuckers is trying to switch their style again. Now they gotta go make this shit, and we got albums of it ready. So you could be fucking early. But how to recognize if you're early, I don't know that part. In some situations, like, if you come up with a product that you can't put in the market because of regulations or legalities, yeah, that's obvious, right? But when it comes to art, you know what I mean? Something that's subjective and influenced by tastemakers, you know. With the music, the shit went so far left that, you know what I mean, the correction had to occur. So now the correction's happening, and authentic music is back in effect, you know what I mean? Because shit got so bogus that it ain't a lot of money in it now. So it ain't like niggas can't just go and make a bunch of bullshit music, try to be trendy, and think they gonna make a bunch of money, because it ain't a lot of money in the shit right now. So now it's like, we want to get back to the point to where people that's in it are in it because they actually love it. You know what I mean? And it's going to be about skill level and the fucking art of it. Because it ain't no fucking big money in it. You know what I mean? So like, it's a good and a bad thing. Because now the actual talent can rise to the fucking top. A lot of motherfuckers that was in the early can now rise to the top and stand out. Because now the shit ain't gonna be as crowded. You know? That's why it's like, people saying, oh, rap's not in the Billboard top this, top that. But it's cool. Because you gotta go back to the underground. You gotta go back to the fucking skills. Beats and lyrics. You know what I mean? Concepts. You know what I mean? Lyricism, MCing. So that's what I gotta get back to. So people that was here early and kept stacking on their craft, it's gonna be the ones that's gonna reign. But yeah, it's Creative Drive. We out. Friday. Got my man Pins Beat out here in the building. You know. Got my man Pins Beats. He done pulled up from Florida. You know.
What's good? What's good?
And that's the beat playing in the background. Pins Beats collab with Clientele. And we cooking up this weekend. We about to lay this down this weekend. So you'll hear this soon.
Oh yeah.
Peace. Creative Drive.